people may chuckle. If anyone knows our class, they know that this class of young men and women who sit before you have come a long way to graduation. If anyone knows us, they would know that it took a little more effort to get to where we are today than your average class. It took determination, patience, and the utmost endurance from the faculty and staff, our parents, and ourselves to be where we are right at this moment. From our not so humble beginnings as that rowdy class of freshmen, we have emerged to become living testaments to you and to St. Francis School's new chapter in history as the first co-ed class. We've grown and adjusted to the changes our school has gone through, and in fact, we are this change. Our past may be a bumpy one, full of write-ups, detentions, and many embarrassing moments, but I know that our future will be full of great success. You can call us unique, different, or even weird, but each of us has a gift that we have developed over these past 4 years that we are now ready to bestow upon the world. A commendable thing about Catholic school education is that you are not only instilled with a strong academic foundation, but also with other principles. I think there are 3 specific principles that St. Francis School has taught us. These principles are family stands together, value your friendship, and God is always there. For the past 4 years, this class has spent just about half of our days with each other for 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. You can say we've grown to become a family. We may be kind of a dysfunctional family, but we are a family nonetheless. We've shouted, screamed, and hollered over each other and argued at lectures, bickering over the smallest things like which way we should sway first during our song fest, left or right, or what days and times we should come in for our senior play practices. We've blamed each other, helped each other get through our classes, and shared some laughs along the way. Even though our relationship as a family was a rocky one, we pulled it through. Just like a real family who was there when nobody else is, this class was the same. They were always there. We did everything together, from Songfest to spirit rallies, winter ball to prom. Even if some of us didn't want to be there, isn't that how a family is? We stayed together as a family, fell as a family, but also rose as one too. St. Francis School and my class have instilled me with the sense and importance of this. As we go out into the real world, where our classes in college will be much bigger, we will always know what it feels like to have a family in school and to always be there for others, just like we were there for each other. Ways, you miss them dearly, and you'll always know that family stands together. Valuing friendship is another learned principle. We follow in the footsteps of St. Francis, who said, "For it is in giving that we receive." Friendship is a fun and adventurous balancing act where we must not only receive from our peers, but also give. Your high school friends are the ones with whom you share all your memories with. They are indestructible support systems who are always there. Laughter, unforgettable memories, and many embarrassing moments resound from these friendships, especially when you're falling. Being in a small school, it is always easy to see one of your buddies walking down the hallway, in the ASC, or the senior courtyard. The friends we have today may not have been the friends we had 4 years ago, but the memories we share are priceless, nonetheless. As we venture out into the real world and into the future, we each take a piece of our friends with us. We are so used to seeing each other every day that we have adopted each other's personalities and likes, such as our favorite shows, music, hobbies, and inside jokes. Our friends at St. Francis have formed us into who we are today. And as we venture out and go on our separate paths, our friends join us in spirit. St. Francis School's small community has truly taught us the meaning of friendship, valuing it and learning who we are as individuals through the whole process. The third principle that we've learned from attending this school is about God and the relationships my classmates and I have built with Him. He is always there. From our class retreats where everyone shared their stories that allowed us to get closer, to our memorable encounters, St. Francis has built a foundation of faith that helped support us through thick and thin. From our happiest moments to our darkest, God has always been there, guiding us and blessing us even when we didn't know it. He is here right now, watching over us as we embark on this journey. God was there when we took our first steps on campus, and He will continue to be there in the future. It was God who guided us on our retreats, our encounters, our spirit rallies, and song fests. Retreats allowed us to forget about school, focus on God, and strengthen our bonds with each other. For many of us, Encounter was a pinnacle moment in our high school years because the grand spirit and soul that we felt surely struck a chord in our inner beings, reverberating through each other as we came out feeling refreshed and imbued with the Holy Spirit. Encounter and other retreats allow us to let go and let God, to be open to others and understanding. They taught us forgiveness, love, about finding happiness in the simple things. God gives you these obstacles in life for a reason, because they are lessons that must be learned, so we must deal with them in order to better ourselves. After coming back from retreat, we tried our best to be patient with those whom we may not get along with. We tried to forgive those who betrayed us at one point in our lives. These lessons are ones that we can use to become successful in whatever we do. God is always there for you, so no matter what troubles we are going through and will go through in the future, we must always look to Him for guidance. Over these past 4 years, whether we've noticed it or not, St. Francis has been quietly building a foundation of principles to help us succeed in the future. Families standing together, valuing friendship, and trusting in God have canvassed our years here, allowing us to learn about ourselves, each other, and appreciating what we have around us. Memories have been formed that will surely last a lifetime. Lessons have been learned and experiences have been made. These principles are ones that will surely help us in the future. We may be going into a world we are hardly familiar with, but if you hold on to these principles that we've learned, family, friendship, and God, I'm sure that we can conquer any obstacle in our way. Yes, our years here may have been full of many ups and downs, but that doesn't mean our future has to be. It's not about how many times you fall down, it's about how many times you get back up. And our class always got back up, with our exuberant spirits intact. As valedictorian of the class of 2013, I am proud to say that I love my class dearly, each and every one of you. Remember, we are always family. Always carry that with you. Thank you.
A special thank you to our valedictorian for her excellent presentation.
Skeptics mess with